Something name. Hello, you are the first person to make it in here. Hello, hello, Homa Senpai. Hello, Maverick. Hello, Ignis. Oops. Hello, Quill Quill. Hello, Agatha. Hello, Alabama. Hello, Uzni. Hello, Sean. Hello, Marcellus. Hello, Psyops. I'm just gonna pronounce every single one of your names correctly, apparently. Hello, Nico. The chat's acting a little weird. But that's the chat's fault, not mine. Hello, Hentai Obsessed Degenerate. Hello, Brain Links. Hello, V. Hello, Moneyman. Oh my god, Depression MG4 actually made a new post on Twitter. I call them Depression MG4 because that's their @name. You can't possibly expect me to pronounce that German name right there that they have as their actual title. It's Logistics Machine Gewer, I guess. I'm terrible at it. No, I'm not going to pronounce German correctly because, bitch, I don't know how. Who do you take me for? Someone cultured? I play Girls Frontline. No, I'm just kidding. Hello, Robin. NANI?! By the way, I probably don't sound it, but yeah, you might notice it during certain points of the stream. I am very sick. Trust me, I was able to fake not being sick while I was recording lines for somebody yesterday, too. Although I ended up getting really exhausted by the end of it. I spent like an hour recording lines for somebody for a video. Hello, X Krieg. I'm not gonna forget a single fucking one of you. You're all my homies. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Marcellus, I'm not looking at the chat at the moment simply because I'm trying to post that the stream is happening in different places, but I have seen all of the new costumes for girls over on CN and KR. I know there's also a Taiwanese server, but nobody talks about the Taiwanese server. It's always about the Chinese or Korean servers. Sorry, Taiwan. Hello, Joseph. Oh, that is a sad moment. I know your pain. Thank you, Ignis. They're pounds. Thank you for the 4.99 pounds. I hope I got that right this time. I've just spent an hour and a half on a bus, and this made it worth it. I hope you feel better soon. You know, there's a 2chan and there's a 4chan, but is there a 3chan? I don't think there's actually a 3chan. That's kind of me just being snarky. And probably also uncultured, because then there's going to be somebody, which actually I would be very interested in finding out. Um, so it's kind of me half joking. But, hello, 4 over 0. Um, Somebody's going to tell me, like, oh, the reason it's called 4chan and not 3chan, and the reason there's no 3chan is because blah, 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 blah. You know. But at the same time, I would like to know why there's not a 3chan. So that's why I said I'm, like, half joking. Yeah, where's 1chan? Big brain. Only the big brains can visit 3chan. Hello, Aura Blaze. Hello, Evan Co. Or is it Yvonne Co? Yvonne Co actually sounds more romantic. Actually, that's probably why you're gonna notice I'm sick, is because I talk quieter when I'm sick. So that's gonna be a dead giveaway now that I think about it. I'm low energy whenever I'm sick. That's what makes it so hard to work on episode 7. That's why I had to delay the episode, was because I always get super exhausted whenever I'm sick. Like, for the past couple days, I would be awake for like 5 hours, and then I'd just be like, I want to go back to sleep. Oh, do I not sound too good? No, I'm actually alive, don't worry. I'm the only one here. If everybody else was here, that might actually make me more exhausted. And then I'm gonna ping the server, and then we're good. Is it... Okay, yours is gonna trouble me. Is it Zycioluk? I'll call you Zai for short. A lot of people have envied me for having the well-run skin. I got that on one of the luckiest rolls I've ever received in this game. I got 3 golds in one 10 spin. Is it? It's 4 up top, 4 bottom, 3. It's 11. Sorry. Post this. Bam. Okie dokie. Brenus is following you. I like that name, Brenus. Okay. You sick as fuck! Yeah, that's right. That is absolutely 100% true. But we can still have fun, because I have not actually... Hold on, before I get started. Oh, by the way, do you like all the new sound effects? I know I didn't, like, do a stream about this, or really talk about it, but, my dad and I have talked about it because we both play Girls Frontline, and we're like, yeah, you like all the new sound effects? Literally, I think every single sound effect is different. I think there's only like a couple, maybe, that are different, or that are, sorry, that are the same. There. Let's see. So then, let's go for some smaller ones. Ones that won't take forever to finish. Ooh, that one's only an hour. Nice. Which of these won't I need? By the way, I kind of have these in order of how good I even think they are. So, like, honestly, my bottom echelons are always the ones where I'm like, I'm willing to change those at any second. The top ones are the ones where I'm like, no, those are really solid. Or top most ones, I should say. Like, I'd say from like 3 onward, they start to really, uh, kind of like taper down, where it's like, oh, okay, this one's not as good, this one's not as good, this one's not as good, etc. It's just because I like to fool around with my echelons. I like to experiment and have fun. Except for like when I come up with some big brained ones where I'm like, oh yeah, that shit's fucking wheat. Whole grain, whole wheat. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. No, I know what I'm talking about. What I mean is I don't know what the hell am I referencing anymore. Um, Actually, I hesitate to even send any of these out right now because I might decide I want some of them later. There's something on my hand and I wanted to get it the fuck off. Get off my hand. Ew. It's... Ew. Get the fuck off my hand. Get off my hand. Otherwise I'll be staring at it the whole time. Okay, there we go. Oh, so my point is, I've been just farming this one map here, the first one, the whole time until I could stream this event because I realized there was a story very, very early on, and I was like, I didn't want to continue it without streaming it for you guys. Not because, like, obviously everybody's probably completed the event, but I figured we can have some fun with it regardless. And usually I'd have my cohorts here, but it's just me today for now because they're all either at school or at work or whatever, and I'm all alone. So it's just gonna be me having fun. Oh, hey Jasmine, do you want admin powers? Oh, hold on. It's that's what it's doing. It's being weird. It's not letting me... I can't make you an admin right now, unfortunately. Hey, DM Snow. And Paranoid Potato. I like Paranoid Potato. But yeah, Jasmine, I can't give you admin powers right now because the normally the little box that would be on the side, it's gone. I have to expand the window. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna expand the window. Hold on. It's gonna look really weird. Oh, wait. No. Okay, I can get it, like, on the edge there. Let me see if I can aim it perfectly for you. Let's see. No, I'm giving you admin powers. Fuck you. You can't tell me that's fine. This is my chat. These are my rules. I make whoever I want an admin. God damn it. Nothing can stop me. Add moderator. Fuck you, Jasmine. You're a moderator now. Enjoy. You're blue. Didn't even have to expand the chat window. Nice. 4D tactics. Or whatever, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, I haven't done anything in the well, other than farm the fuck out of the first map so I can get my soap. Let's see. Thank you. How deep are they in that? 9 minutes. Cool. Okay. Get more stuff. Wellrod has, like, the most interesting voice. She has, like, an office lady voice, which is fitting considering her demeanor. How she's always like, oh, do you want somebody to do the paperwork for you? I will do the paperwork for you. Or do you want someone to make you tea? I will make you tea. I also believe in darkness. Oh, Merklins, thank you for the, again, I'm assuming it's pounds. The 20 pounds. Happy Halloween to you, too. Thank you, Asura, for the $5 donation. I hope you get well soon. Happy Halloween, my friend. Also, how are you today? AT heart. I'm doing fine. Thank you. I wouldn't say I'm doing, like, spectacularly, so I'm not really lying to you. But I'm not, like, doing, like, terribly. Yes, Robin, you're also a mod. I usually just give mod powers to people because I want to highlight them. That's it. It's not necessarily because I'm like, oh, you need to be a mod now. It's more like, no, I just make you a mod so I can highlight you in blue. What costume are you? Sava, hi Sava. What costume are you wearing for this Halloween? I'm wearing my human costume because normally I am a rock, as you're well aware. I figured I would wear my human costume. You know, I only bring it out like a few times, so feel fortunate. Make sure to show boobs. I don't know, that's pretty frisky. Besides, I wasn't thinking about boobs. Not to mention it'd be weird having this voice coming out of a body with tickle bitties. However, I say that, but I'm gonna be the only one here for a little while, probably for the entire stream, maybe. So, what I wanted to do was actually voice all the characters for the event, because I said we were gonna have fun. So I'm like, this is gonna sound really dumb, but at least I'm not. Well, I usually don't think of myself as super cringe. We'll see. Wait. I just want to get to farming these fucking maps anyway, so let's just jump right into this. Slightly earlier that evening, in the dormitory. I've actually never seen this one before. This is like I've seen this shot before, but I've never seen it dark. That's cool. P7 carefully peeps out through the grasps. Yeah, right. Through the gaps. I have to look up and read this because it's on my phone, by the way. Or you know what? Ooh. Pro gamer strat. I can actually click on the screen and just look at my computer screen instead. Okay, so restarting. P7 carefully peeps out through the gaps in the curtains to see what's going on outside. This is probably the busiest, or perhaps the most chaotic, the base has been in P7's memory. Oh god, no! I don't want to voice P7, I changed my mind! Okay. I'm gonna think of something for P7, because I know I remember what characters are involved in this. And by the way, P7's involvement has not been clarified yet, so I'm not gonna mention what the plot is yet. Because she shows up and, like, watches TV, and that's all she does, so I'm not even sure what she's supposed to be doing here. Other than P90's gonna fucking shoot her in the face, I guess. I don't know. That's what the fucking, PV thing showed, and it was just like, what the hell is going on? What? Fuck. FF and FNC. F in the chat is too daring. She looted all that chocolate from the warehouse during the confusion. Hey, hurry up and run. Ah, no, don't pick up the chocolate you dropped. Makarov's gonna catch you. Makarov caught her. Holy crap. FFFFFFFF is crazy. She smacked another one of her pursuers, Vector, right in the face with all her chocolate. No, wait. Why am I getting all excited over this? P7 paces back and forth inside her room, eyes fixated on her tactical tablet as messages rapidly appear on the screen. It's actually really hard to read when you're sick. I just realized that.
It's chaos as far as the eye can see outside. Sick dolls are running everywhere and refusing treatment. Oh, isn't that Sat-8?
I'm gonna call her Sat, by the way. No way am I calling her SAT. That's gonna get really tongue-tied super fast.
Did she think people wouldn't see her if she hid behind a pumpkin? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the vanguard of the treatment team, P90, has just smashed the pumpkin and captured Sat-8 with lightning speed! And now my drone's got footage of F1 trying to escape on a broom! How foolish! Type 64 is giving chase on a broom of her own! F1 accelerates! F1 turns! F1 crashes into a pillar! She's blah, blah, blah. She'll have to come in quietly for treatment now. Ah! While Type 64 is dragging F1 away, she collides with Bren in midair! Bren is trying to escape with F1! They're picking up speed! Will Type 64 be able to catch them at the next intersection? Stay tuned for live coverage with my drone! And quit cutting in between my posts! I expect a donation from all those who have interrupted me!
I actually don't know who the green text is. I don't know who the green text is. Could someone tell me who the green text is real quick so I have some context here? I already knew who the purple text was. It was MDR. Also, hello, Rennie. Also, hello, I'm gay. Does anyone know who the green text is? Otherwise, I'm gonna just make up a voice and hope that it works. Which honestly might be funnier. Oh, Sava? What are you working on? By the way, speaking of work, my birthday is actually this Saturday. It is November 2nd, so if you want to send me any treats for my birthday, send me AN94. I don't know if I can make that clearer. I'll say it later. Just to make it extra crystal clear. I thought it was Springfield. But no, they're shouting at her. Oh well. I'm just gonna make up a voice because I don't think anyone knows. Yeah. Stop adding fuel to the fire, MDR! Don't take me away! I've worked for the base and bled for it! You can't take me away!
We got the IP of that one! Get him, P90! Goodbye, my friend. It's all for the safety of the base.
What? What in the world is going on? Is there an outbreak of some plague inside the base? The message board is making it sound really scary. What does it mean to be taken away by P90's team for treatment? Don't tell me they're going to scrap the infected dolls. Why are Miss Springfield and Miss IWS going around helping P90 catch people?
Because they're good people, that's why.
And everyone outside has a scary look on their face. Ugh, I don't want to catch that disease.
Oh, this is actually a really good summary of what at all happened in the previous chapter. P7 lowers her head to look at her hands. She tries tugging at her sleeves to cover up her arms, but after a long while, she gives up and resigns herself to her fate. Her spotted fate. By the way, okay, I'm gonna address this because I've never gotten to address this before, but I'm gonna fucking point this out. Why? Oh fucking why do they call her Callan when they can just call her Kalina? That's her fucking name. Is Kalina. It just bugs me, because it's a single letter. It's a single syllable. It doesn't take that much effort to call her Kalina. It just don't... Why Callan? That makes her sound like a boy. And let me tell you, if you've seen Kalina, she is absolutely not a boy. Like, just call her Kalina. Anyway, Miss
Miss Kalina's private stock is really scary. I can't wash it off no matter what I do. Why would humans buy stuff like this? Why would humans create so much cum?
P7 plops her booty butt down on the bed and sighs.
If I go out like this, they'll think I'm an infected doll and catch me, and then they'll take out my core. So much white substance. Wait, I know. I'll ask the commander. Surely the commander will know how to deal with this weird disease.
Beep, beep.
What's going on? Why isn't the commander picking up? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Wait a minute. What's this? The cum on my hands is growing.
Dot, dot, dot. Back to the afternoon. I like how it's not even back to the base or something. It's back to the afternoon. Okay, I've never actually seen that before for a transition. at a corner of the base's parade square.
Well, that was hard with just the two of us. I didn't expect M19, M19, 19, 19, M19, M19, 19, 19, A4, A4, A44, A4, A4 to grab Type 79 after she came out from the fitting room. Turns out Type 79 is also infected, and M19, 19, M19, 19, 19, M19, 19, A444, 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 A4 started whining about taking Type 79 to the treatment room.
Oh god, a voice over Elrod. I have so many ideas.
Fortunately, they only broke through the outer perimeter. In any case, we took care of them in secret, so probably no one else is aware of the SF intrusion.
Just as well, Wellrod, just as well, Wellrod as well. Wellrod and Spitfire are about to head back to the command center to cut off Architect's access. Their communicators ring out. Oh god, I have to voice Architect! Fucking no! Oh.
Took care of them already?
Damn you! How dare you collide with the enemy?
What are you trying to say, Wellrod? You shouldn't slander your mascot, you know. Besides, I'm locked up in your database. Even getting to talk to you today was by simple chance.
Fret not. You shall soon be silenced again.
I can't fucking talk today. Holy shit, reading is hard. Although the really high-pitched voices are actually surprisingly easier for me to do.
Take it easy. I have some interesting information for you. Want to hear it?
Information? So you are scheming with the enemy.
This is the kind of voice I imagine Wellrod would actually want to have. To be honest, given the way she fucking dresses.
Ah, let me finish, damn it. God. I'm referring to the situation in your base. You mean Big Sis 75's condition?
I hate the fucking number names, Jesus Christ.
Looks like you're pretty quick on the uptake, my fair lady. Who knows? You might be able to find some clues related to this weird illness.
If you think I am going to believe a filthy Sangvis...
Spitfire glances at Wellrod and lightly shakes her head.
Fine. Speak.
Hey, work your smart little artificial heads a bit and think about why Griffin would suddenly attack, it's been suddenly attacked by scattered FF forces.
Holy shit, I could not say that fucking sentence! Jesus fucking Christ! Reading is hard! I can't read. I have an IQ of actually 12. I'm a fucking banana. Don't tell me there's a new FF base. I can't say SF! I'm just going to say Sangvis Ferry from now on. I hate saying SF. Okay.
I wouldn't know anything about that. However, there's an alchemist in Sangvis Ferry.
I actually seriously do honestly hate that they call it SF. Why call it SF when you can just call it Sangvis? Whatever. It's like the Cal and Kalina thing. I'm like, why? It's the same number of fucking syllables. Why would you change it? It's actually harder to say SF out loud than it is to say Sangvis. Anyway.
And I'm pretty familiar with her.
I'm actually trying to remember all the voices I give these fucking characters too, by the way. It's actually really fucking hard.
You mean the SF Sangvis Ferry ringleader who killed herself? Yep. She always used strange methods to interrogate the enemy. Quite detestable. That said, although Alchemist's already gone boom, I'm thinking that there might be one or two dummies of her left behind in Sangvis Ferry. It wouldn't be unusual.
Wellrod and Spitfire briefly exchange looks. So, why are you telling us this? I'm actually totally forget the voice I gave Spitfire in the first place.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get something out of it, or maybe I won't. But watching you bunch make fools of yourself. What I'm actually doing in my brain is I'm trying to recreate the sentence in a way that I would talk. And the way it's written is way more stilted, so it's actually really hard for me to read. I think that might be it. But watching you bunch make a fool of yourself. See, like, that's what I would say. Like, watching you bunch make fools of yourselves. Or now I said it right. Fuck. Now I'm just contradicting myself, I guess. It's quite entertaining. Whoa, wait a minute. I sounded really cool with that last line. Actually, I totally didn't. I flubbed the fuck out of it. But just like a movie villain who knows what's actually going on, don't you agree? Please agree with me. Based on what you just said, can I assume the information you provided is just fake? I totally forget what voice I'm supposed to be giving myself, by the way. Spitfire silently chambers around. Chambers around at what? The fucking comms? Wait! I'll say it properly! What I'm saying is, watching you blunder around in response to this illness has been amusing enough for me. So, you could consider the information to be your payment. Spitfire is silent for several seconds. I'm just gonna give her my regular voice, fuck it. We can't fully trust what Architect says since she is a Sangvis at her core. But it is true that some SF mobs made it into the base. Perhaps there might really be a lair nearby.
Correct. This requires investigation. As for the name of Alchemist, it sounds just like it would be the source of the disease.
I don't quite understand your logic, but please give your orders, leader. Meanwhile, in the command center's secret room.
If only SpongeBob pulled the string of my secret box.
Are you doing this to settle a potential score? Personal score! Personal fucking score, tongue!
Do you think that's what that's all about? I can't even fucking talk straight, okay? How could I possibly have any plans for this, okay? I'm innocent, I swear.
Hello, Sith.
Why else would you mention Alchemist?
All of the information this I have seems to paint you as an idiot. I'm gonna give the commander this voice now. Seems to paint you as an idiot who only knows how to blow things up. Actually, I wanted to use that voice for P90.
What? Nani? Your intel needs an update. Hurry up and write Architect is a graceful and well-behaved lady who is also an intellectual in there.
Sure thing. I'll do that once I get out of here. However,
you haven't answered my question yet. What is the answer you're looking for, I wonder? Life is full of surprises. Griffin taught me that.
Alright, I suppose you're not going to tell
me. Actually, I kind of like this commander voice.
Ugh. You know, I can't believe you actually infected your own people with a disease. That's so evil with you.
No, I'm innocent.
Actually, I love this voice. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Okay.
And the vacation I was forced to take today is just... Ugh. There's nothing fishy about this whole infection thing. But I'm locked up now, and there's nothing I can do.
Why not ask a favor of me then, Commander of Griffin? There's been a signal I'm trying to connect to. There's been a signal I'm trying to connect to your command center. I can't even say that sentence right. I don't even know how to read. Hi, I'm a Sangvis fairy ringleader, and I've never learned how to read. It's been quite annoying, but perhaps it could be of use to you right now.
Elsewhere.
On the outskirts of the base, the members of the Secret Special Search Team, or Triple S Team for short, are standing behind cover.
Surely this coincidence must be the work of fate.
Yeah, I didn't really expect there to be a new Sangvis Ferry outpost right next to our base. It's actually being led by one of the Alchemist dummies. I still have no fucking clue what voice to give Spitfire.
Sneaking in shouldn't be a problem as we've finished decrypting the minimap. Let's head right in and crush their condoms.
That is actually how I read it, and I just decided to go with it. That was one where I acknowledged I was going to say it wrong, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking say it the way I'm gonna say it. Roger. Wait. I think this is Alchemist because it's blue text, but it's not Architect.
I just built this new home, and the rats have already come sniffing around.
I'm using my dreamer voice, but fuck it, she's not in this chapter, I'm pretty sure. Wellrod and the others listen to the arrogant voice coming through the transmitter in silence without any surprise.
What's the matter? Are you so frightened that you don't dare speak?
There is no need to waste words on you.
No matter. I have countless ways of making you talk.
Actually, it's not quite my dreamer voice. I can roll with this. Oh, no, I skipped my fucking line! Their hands tighten around their pistols in wordless coordination. The clear, crisp sound of rounds chambering is lost within the rustling of tree leaves.
You are nothing but a nonsense-spouting piece of trash. Let's go!
Oh, it's time to fight! Yay! Actually, how big are our enemies here? Can I see them? Oh no, it's Night Badadoo. Okay. Who needs accuracy? I don't. They don't have any, yep. I figured as much. Bring them just in case. This shouldn't be hard, but you never know.
Shinmei.
Jamaican? Yes, maybe. It's a possibility.
Do it.
The alchemist voice makes me feel uncomfortable comparisons to Orochimaru from Naruto. Apparently I can read the chat just fine. Might be. Yeah, imagine if she actually said it over the comms. Oh shit, my line.
Sasuke-kun. Shoot the gun, Sasuke-kun. Or should I say, Sasuke-chan?
Yoshi!
Thank you, Caliber Gaming. Happy Halloween to you too. Weep, weep. Oh, that's interesting. It's a Night Badadoo, but they actually have a command post. Cute. She does do the fucking Naruto run. Good catch, yeah. Alchemist does, yeah. Wow, that actually synced way too well with the visuals.
Bing, 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 bing.
彼女たちを。ブブ。ナイス。
Soap! Okie dokie. Chapter 3! Almost.
スーパーササだよ。
何ですか?
命令なら暗号コードで送ってください。この前一緒に博物館へ行った時の
Yes.
写真を見てますが、指揮官、
指揮官?
気が寄りすぎですよ。
Alright. Let's see if I can remember all the voices I gave them. Several battles later, in the Sangvis Ferry base.
These are what you call upgraded units. It's kind of like you just put fancy dingle-dangles all over them and considered them upgraded just because they were flashier. They fell so easily.
Well, Rod, we're almost there. Alchemist, ... should be inside that bunker up ahead. I'm just gonna make Spitfire sound really bored.
Yes. The one who spread this terrifying evil has come out to welcome us.
Spitfire wrinkles her brow and looks forward. Alchemist is standing at the bunker entrance, menacingly, with a cold smile on her face.
Welcome, little mice. Would you like to take a rest first? Actually, I'm not tired at all. Surely you jest. That was nothing more than a mere warm-up. Eavesdropping on your transmissions was really quite amusing. I didn't think you'd come here at the behest of that lump of scrap. This is truly ... laughable. Our mission has always been the extermination of Sangvis Ferry. Oh, what a grand statement. The Gryffindors in my memories said similar things. And one could also say that ... you inferior Gryffindors haven't improved even after all this while.
No need, bitch! I mean, that's not for you to judge.
What are you if not inferior dolls? You lot ... You probably don't even know what thinking is, do you? ... You actually thought that a human sickness could spread to dolls and blamed me for it. Well, you deserve it. You're nothing more than scrap metal that could have, or that should have been cast aside by the passing of eras. Oh wow, I'm just getting so fucking excited. I'm actually forgetting my lines. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if you were in fact infected by some idiocy disease.
Bang! A gunshot interrupts Alchemist's taunting speech. The bullet seems to cut through Alchemist's hair. Her strands of hair follow a somewhat unnatural arc before settling down. It's basically them describing anime right there. Also, thank you, Rennie, for the $5 donation.
Happy Halloween, darling. Have a wonderful stream. Also, pat me, dum-dum, or else I'll play a trick on you.
That's what Rennie sounds like. By the way, I think I'm going to make that P90's voice. You shut your dirty mouth! If you insult Big Sis 75 one more time, if you keep insulting my dear comrades, I'll tear that mouth of yours to bits. Yeah, really got him, Spitfire. You're really spitting fire at her. Pew. Alchemist says nothing. She simply steps back, and her laughter grows wilder and wilder. It doesn't matter. Whether you're responsible for what happened or not, we'll find out once we kill you and bring you back to the base to pick your brain apart! Now die! Halloween at night. At night. I'm at Griffin Base. At night. I'm a bat. At night. I'm a voice P7 darting around between the shadows of buildings. At night.
Don't tell me the ghosts really do appear on Halloween. Even though it didn't sound like it came from a bad person, that encrypted transmission I got out of the blue was too spooky. Hey, stay behind me. Don't let anybody else spot you.
P7 commands the diner gate beside her. Named Chopsticks, by the way. With a whisper before carefully inspecting her surroundings. At night. She starts moving again and darts between another patch of shadows. At night. That joke's not gonna get old.
There's another security camera up ahead. The encrypted transmission told me to check the base's security cams, which kind of makes sense. Although I can't access certain monitored areas, I did notice some weird things in security footage from the previous location. I'm Batman. Literally.
P7 looks around to check if she's being watched. Then she orders her diner gate Chopsticks to connect to the security camera high above them.
Alright, the data's done downloading. Haha! Turns out I've got a hidden talent for being a secret agent. Oh god, I really am Batman! I need to show off my skills to the commander once I'm done with this whole damn thing. Because that's also what the Batman does. He says damn a lot, doesn't he? While muttering to herself, oh god, I can't get out of the P7 voice. Now I am Batman.
P7 opens her tactical tablet. Oh, the way it got me so much. Her tactical tablet. So now, whenever you're at work and you actually, or at school, I heard they have tablets at school now. Whenever you're at school and you have a tablet, you know how to make it 10 billion times cooler? Call it your tactical tablet from now on. What, this? This isn't my tablet. This is my tactical tablet. If you smash this, so much important data is gonna be on your head. And I'm gonna sue you and send you to detention.
How weird. How weird. Why is my voice like this? It feels like the base has been cursed today. Huh. This video clip is FF in the chat. Escaped from Vector. You big dummy. Why are you stealing from the same warehouse again? See? Now Vector's chasing you again. I can't muster up enough F's in the chat for how stupid you are! Huh? How come M45 is getting captured too? Didn't I see her trying to make up with a doll that had a knife through her head? Wow, P90's really vicious. She's taking M45 away just because she's got a bit of makeup on her. And what's going on in this corner? Oh my god. GRMK23 is sitting down and crying while firing her gun in every direction. Good thing I'm nowhere near her. Huh? What is she saying? Let's zoom in. Judging by her lips, she seems to be saying, fuck this joint, I'm out of here. I want to see the commander. Let me have my phone call. Dream on. After seeing The Dark Knight, no one will let you have your phone call. I wouldn't be scurrying around like the thief if I could see the commander too.
P7 is so absorbed in watching the footage that she doesn't notice the diner gate has already finished downloading the security data and has walked up beside her. The diner gate, named Chopsticks, in its miniature pumpkin disguise, clearly fooling everyone, looks at P7 before stepping on her toe to get her attention.
Ugh! What the heck, Chopsticks? Thwack!
Slaps him across the fucking base.
Boom! Watch where you're going! Swear to me! What am I doing getting all excited over this stuff again? That's how I came all over my hands in the first place! Time to work, time to work! Let's see. The next security camera is over at... I can't enter that area. It's too lewd. Nothing I can do then. Let's look for a place to watch the footage we just downloaded.
15 minutes later.
My instincts were correct. No wonder I kept feeling that someone was watching me all afternoon. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I've got no privacy. Oh, this doll. Darn, she's moving too quick in this footage. She's like Michael Jackson. I can't keep up with her awesome dance moves. Also, something is weird with this footage. It's all choppy, kind of like how I treated Chopsticks just now. All split up and intermittent, as though...
P7 scratches her head. The word is right on the tip of her tongue, but she can't quite put her finger on it. It's almost like somebody mind-wiped the fuck out of her so that she would never remember it again. It's her safe word. Nobody tell her. The diner gate looks up at P7, and its camera lens makes a mechanical whirr as it opens and closes.
Oh, that's right! It's as though there was some kind of signal interference! That's right, that's my fucking safe word! That's right, it's 2 words! That's why no one could get it wrong! And that's why I so easily forgot it. Diner gates have the same issue when drones are nearby. Oh, drones!
P7 fast forwards through the security footage again several times.
Haha, I knew it. I am Batman. Wait, I feel like something's causing deja vu. There were so many drones in the base today, but what exactly does it mean? What do the numbers mean, Jim? I mean Chopsticks. Let me inform that mysterious signal of the situation first.
In these few, short, precious hours, P7 has wasted them all by exhibiting caution and focusing to a degree that she never has shown before. She got so caught up in the footage, to be exact, that she didn't notice P90 behind her with a giant penis. Because she didn't realize P7's special, or not P7, not P90's special ability, which is that she can make shadow clones like a fucking ninja. And ninjas are better than Batman. Loud footsteps were to be avoided. Drawing others' attention was equally dangerous. From time to time, she grumbled in her heart. Wait, I'm thinking of a song. Listen to your heart when she's calling for you. Oh, listen to your heart. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell your virginity goodbye.
If only I could use my mini-map to see which direction P90 came at me from.
I know Batman is a ninja. It's joking. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with my jokes. I'm just being a little random.
I haven't been spotted yet, right? I've lost P90. I must not get caught. I mustn't run away. 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 Beep! They were blind! Let's see. Go to the command center and access the main security terminal to obtain the doll's ID data to construct a holographic map of the paths taken by each doll today. I don't know what any of those words mean! Do I really have to go? If the commander were to find me poking around in the command center without permission, I would end up in the same situation as MDR right now!
P7 chews on her sleeve as she thinks about it for a moment.
Fine. Let's do it! As a wise man once told me, just do it! Besides, in all likelihood, the command center probably wouldn't even notice me. I'm too small. That's right, I'm like 3 foot tall. Hey, that rhymed, huh?
In front of the command center at night. Wum. After a long, hard journey to the command center, P7 finds herself panicking on the dance floor.
Evacuate the dance floor! I'm infected by the sound!
P7 is so flustered she doesn't know where to hide her hands. Don't take that out of context. Suddenly, her communicator starts ringing.
What are you doing sending me a message at a time like this? Come and save me! What? The base's internal security has been beefed up due to various reasons, so in order to access the security terminal, I'll have to force my way through? Well, if there's anything P90 always told me, she did say I was a good fuck sleeve, which must mean that I'm about the size of a penis, and therefore I can force my way through anything because I am small and hard and focused. Come on, what kind of joke is this? Are you really telling me that I can just force my way through, me?
Freeze! Oh, I think I know who this is. Okay, I did. I didn't, okay.
I've got you now, you sneaky little thief! Yeah.
P7 reflexively puts her hands up, and in the next moment she suddenly remembers something and pulls her hands back down before stiffly turning. Oh god, it's KSVK. Okay. Okay, it's not P90. I keep thinking it's gonna be P90. When does P90 show up? Oh well. Your hands. You're an infected doll.
No, I'm not! It's just a cum stain, I swear!
No drunkard would admit to being drunk. Your words are unreliable. What are you doing standing around so suspiciously, little miss?
I was just jerking myself off, okay? I mean, it was a transmission! I was answering a transmission, okay? They wanted nudes! They asked for nudes, okay?
P7 is briefly at a loss for words, as though all the data in her neural cloud is jammed up.
I must not get infected. I must not die. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away.
These are the only recognizable thoughts inside P7's head. Standing in the corridor outside the command center, which is intermittently lit by red flashing lights, P7 speaks without thinking.
Okay, I'll admit it. I actually get off to NTR.
I mean,
I just need to get to the command center, or else we'll all be scrapped. A mysterious transmission is destiny. That's right. God sent me here. You believe in Jesus too, right? After all, I'm a nun! See? I wear a habit! I'm a nun! I believe in God! God would never let me, a true believer, into this place! Jesus masturbates all the time! That's what MDR told me!
After listening to P7's appeal, KSVK slowly puts her gun down and eyes P7 suspiciously. Alright, listen, you. You are talking crazy. But at the same time, I have to believe you now, because there is no one in their right state of mind who would ever lie to me with something so dumb as that. Why are you talking in riddles? Everyone's going to get scrapped, and God sent you here to trigger the alarm? No! The transmission told me to break in! Excuse me, but... would you happen to be referring to... Mr. God Jackstar, the unfathomable abyss, the dancing stardust of Sagittarius, the blazing inferno of the frozen hells, second principal leader of the incomplete brigade? What the fuck did you just say to me? God, I thought I was fucked up. I thought I couldn't be saved, and now I'm looking at you like... I think I might have just found a fucking Satanist. I mean, you know what? Just call him whatever you want. But I need to get inside the command center. Ugh. Could you just wait until I sort things out before you detain me? Although I'm truly not infected. I already told you it's a cum stain. KSVK knits her brow. Knits her brow. Did she weave it herself? And mutters to herself. This might have been ordained by fate. Jamaican. I didn't expect to meet a fellow believer in Mr. God Jackstar, the unfathomable abyss. God damn it. You know what? I didn't expect to meet him in a place like this. Someone who believed in him. Yes, this must have been planned by destiny. I see. So this is the reason for my existence here. I must now take the next 30 minutes to contemplate existentialism. What the heck is she talking about? I feel like only Miss Walrod would understand her. Oh god, Miss Walrod, I think I found you a friend! And do these delusional dolls even have a hearing module installed? Just as P7 is muttering to herself, KSVK suddenly walks towards her with a slight smile. P7 promptly tenses up again. Little miss, I am truly happy to come across you here. When I was posted here for temporary patrols, I had the feeling that something would happen, and perhaps you are that something. God, you're starting to sound like K5! Shut the fuck up! You're a T-doll! Leave this measly alarm to me. Once we finish here, we could take our time to discuss the teachings of Mr. God Jackstar. Jesus Christ. P7's neural cloud is still jumbled up, and she did not anticipate the situation to turn out like this. However, this development suits her just fine. You're going to help me deactivate this alarm? Whatever. Let me give you a hand. I mean, it's kind of sticky, but that just makes it better, right? Because then I can hold things more, strictly, I guess. I don't know. I can't think of words right now. I'm just trying to come up with whatever will appease you so that I can get the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, look at that. Higher level enemies. That's not spooky at all. Oh, take care, Orblaze. It's only been an hour, wow.
Nutty.
来い私は負けませんからそうしましょうあなたたち涙を流す指揮官私なら彼女たちを超えられる
I like how P7 is like the smartest person in the entire base right now. Like, what the hell is going on with everyone else? Like, they're just like, you know what? We're just a bunch of fucking loonies. I'll just take him out with pistols. I mean, I get that's a joke event, so I'm not taking it, like, super seriously. I just still think it's funny that P7 is apparently the only sane person around. Only 3? Okay. Yeah, it's a wonder anything gets accomplished in this base at all. By the way, I do actually want P7's costume, like, a lot, but it was, like, one of the only ones I couldn't get. It's really a shame. Boom, 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 boom. How many tokens did I sacrifice? I think it was around, I want to say 1,500? Yeah, like 1,500 tokens up to this point. I need to get 200 if I want to just outright buy her outfit. See, I know I can dodge that, the mortar there, but in weaker circumstances like this, I find it's not really worth it to move them at all. Just takes up too much stamina. No, I'm just kidding. It's almost like it's encouraging you to fight every single thing. Come at me, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Music's still a bop, though. I actually specifically saved for this gacha, so actually I didn't... Those 1,500 tokens were not actually, they were not, like, all bought. I saved, like, 700 for this event. Because I really, really wanted Balrod's costume. Get spooked on, dork! No, you. In fact, I'll type that. You know what? I got balls. I got balls. I got big, thick, meaty, quartz-laden balls. No. You. There. Got him.
何ですか？命令なら暗号コードで送ってください。すみません。紅茶を持ってきてもらえますか？もう一杯紅茶を入れてきます。あなたの分も入れておきましょうか？
Yeah, I know, right? Fucking wrecked. Alright, luckily I already have Axe Woman over here. Undead Musician Dog, yes. Oh wait, I have to do enhancements. Fodder. I know. Got him. Gotsy. Inside the command center, P7 obtains access and hurriedly downloads the data. I'm in. To reconstruct the paths of the base personnel in the morning.
Jeez, getting this sure took a lot of effort. I'll have to brag a little the next time I see the commander. 'Cause, to be honest, his penis is the most prized of all. The culprit really is evil. I can't believe they tried to infect our entire base. With spots! We might have ended up saving Griffin by doing this. Don't you think, KSVK?
There's a soft thud from behind P7. KSVK has collapsed on the floor. Standing in the doorway is P90, holding her gun.
No! 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 No!
Okay, what? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta think of something for P90. Chat, do you have any suggestions for P90? Oh, take care, Robin. Mute! Dude, the best squirrel voice you could do. I did MDR before.
I think MDR sounded kind of like this.
So I gotta. That was more of like a voice. And Architect sounded like this, like cha. So somewhere in the middle. Make her a slut. Well, she does make shadow clones.
How? Okay.
I gotta sound like, you know what?
I gotta sound like Rennie.
I gotta do my Rennie impression when I'm making fun of her. It also doesn't help that I have a bunch of phlegm in my throat after doing all this.
Don't worry, it was just a karate chop.
I gotta sound to make it kind of crazy too, because she is kind of crazy right now.
You, on the other hand, what are you trying to accomplish wrecking the alarm system, P7?
Oh yeah, I kind of like this voice, holy shit. P7 is about to repeat her explanation to P90 when she glances at the holographic model on the control terminal and notices the indistinct form from the security footage earlier was P90. P7 freezes in place while P90 approaches her with the gun drawn. Dot dot dot! P90 comes to a halt!
Oh, you're pointing your gun at me? What is the meaning of this?
So, it was you!
Okay, I'm loving this.
You were the one sneaking around and following me with that dildo all afternoon!
Following you? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't pretend! You must be the one infecting everyone! Isn't that right? I already checked the security footage. You were present in all the locations where the infection broke out this morning, so don't tell me it was just a coincidence!
But it was a coincidence. How could I go around spreading a disease? You're sullying my good name. As for you, explain those weirdly colored spots on your hands.
It's cum, alright? I masturbate every 4 fucking hours! Got it? It's my religion! Don't judge me like you believe in God, bitch!
So you're an infected T-Doll, P7. Wait, don't tell me. You're the source of the infection! And now, you snuck into my command center to destroy the security footage evidence.
You're talking nonsense! I'm gonna grab you and hand you over to the commander!
That's my line!
Meanwhile, in the Sanguis Ferry base, the secret special search team overcomes one obstacle after another and finally comes face to face with Alchemist.
What stubborn rats you are. I won't lose to Griffin again. Torturing you will surely be more fun than torturing other dolls.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
You're a pack of fools to think you actually believe I'm the one spreading that disease. Yet, if I were in control of my own destiny, that may not be the worst thing to do. I would advise you... I would advise you to abandon such villainous ideation.
Ideation? That is exclusively a word that Wellrod would say.
As soon as possible. You know, you're so dumb that it's actually kind of adorable. Do you understand how stupid you've been? You fought your way here for something that could never happen to a doll.
What would Sanguis trash like you know about preserving precious friends' lives?
Is that what you think? If we Sanguis fairy dolls didn't understand that, then you wouldn't have found your way here today, Griffin.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Nothing in particular. It's just that neither of us would have been willing to acknowledge the certain things we have in common. ...
That was me actually laughing. I'm sorry. I was laughing on the comments. Bored Spitfire is my new life. There's no point in taking it any further. I'm sorry, talking any further. I couldn't read my cue card correctly. Sorry. Let's go, Wellrod. This day will go down in history as the anniversary date of her death. God, I actually wanted to continue because otherwise I'm gonna just forget all my voices. Oh my god, that's a lot of snipers. Gun them down, girls! You can get her, girls! You can get them mortared! There we go! Good job!
勝っただけ当然のことだ。こんにちは。
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, Alchemist is really kicking my ass. I should have brought... Okay, I know what I'll bring next time. Ow, 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 ow. Wow, yeah, they are missing like fucking flies. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do next time. Number one, take this seriously. Holy shit! Get her, PK! No! No! Ah! Got him! Ha! Flawless victory, obviously. We got to see Juan nearly naked. Yeah, it's a night battle. Okay. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, yeah, I actually have to terminate the mission. I have to survive. So I know what I'll do. Spook! Scared. Okay. That's right. Oops, oops, oops. Shit. I pressed it too many times. No, I shouldn't go in with one of these. Yeah, give me 2 AR teams. Because the enemies aren't, like, heavily armored or anything. See, this is why I didn't send anybody on logistics. I wish there was a remove all button. That'd be so convenient. Because I like to play around with teams a lot. Unless there is a remove all button and I just can't see it. Yeah, I don't see one. I might use one of these girls. So I'm gonna break up this formation. I could probably use the pistol team, but that'd be hilarious to try and make that happen. Oh. Okay, yeah, I thought the screen glitched out. Also, it suddenly got really hot in here. Probably because I'm working myself up over the voices. Also, I'm still sick. Okay, yeah, another AR team. Maybe? Hold on. Let's see. The only reason I don't have her at ×5 is because I was going to probably try to farm cleanse. So that I'd save myself some cores. Because it costs like 27 cores to get her to ×5. We'll see how she does. Oops. Boop. There we go. Oh, actually, hold on. There we go. Oh, no, that's right. Night vision is fine. Oops. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Oh, she has a voice now, so now she'll actually talk. Whee! Oh. Pff. Okay. Now let's do this for real. Skip, as much as I'd love to voice those characters again. We've already been through that. Hello. Much better. This team is usually pretty good at killing alchemists specifically. I'm not saying that because of this experience, I'm saying I always used this particular team when I was farming 6-4 emergency. And I would just be like, I want to kill all the alchemists. So I'd be like, I'd use this team and they always just bamf right through her. Got him. 実に素晴らしい Could probably take them out. Masaka. Oh, shit, I made a mistake. It's fine. There we go.
Woo!
彼女たちは
So many bolts on screens, it actually glitches out for a little bit. Hello, Kuromithos. Oh, I didn't screw up. Okay, I thought I actually screwed up. No, never mind. Boom, 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 boom. And then this turn will do it. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Okay. In the Sangvisveri base.
I guess this dummy body just isn't good enough, huh?
Kneeling on the ground, Spitfire has the muzzle of her gun pointed between Alchemist's eyes. Alchemist's platinum hair is a mess, but she's still smiling as smugly as she was when she was standing in front of the bunker. Now then, it's over for you. ... Beep!
Ahem. I have an emergency announcement to make. ...
Just as Spitfire's finger is about to reach the brake pressure of her gun's what the fuck? Just say as she's about to pull the trigger. You don't have to get nerdy on me, game. The call that suddenly comes from startles all of the T-Dolls, or sorry, comes through, startles all the T-Dolls present. The image that appears shows P90 carrying P7 like a kitten.
The transmission should have gotten through, right? Then I'll let you explain everything, P7.
I actually forgot what voice I gave her.
Put me down first! In short, this disease thing, it was all a misunderstanding. It was just party decorations! And everybody got carried away!
The dolls in the Sangvisveri base freeze for a moment. Spitfire then lowers her gun and exchanges a blank look with Wellrod. I mean, that's what she was doing the entire time. She sounded so bored, couldn't you hear? Alchemist, on the other hand, can no longer contain herself and laughs out loud.
So, this morning, I had my diner gate steal one of Miss Kalina's makeup kits so I could draw some spots on Super Sass's body. You know, fuck spots. I wanted to make her look like I drilled holes into her with my penis. I'll have you know my plan was perfect. I learned several days in advance that Miss Kalina would be out today, and that she'd put her makeup on prior to leaving. As it turned out, the heavens were on my side. because she left the makeup kit with its ridiculous colors sitting right there on the table. Although, I still could have gotten it, even if she did lock it inside her cabinet. And then, I mobilized my Diner Gate army to go smear the makeup inside Super Sass's clothes and face towel while she wasn't looking. I thought that even if it doesn't get on her body, it would get on her face at least. Man, it was real thorough. I almost ran into TAC 50. But how was I supposed to know that Sass wouldn't wear a normal outfit today, but a Halloween costume? She actually dressed up so well for a mission, and she wouldn't even wash her face! How am I supposed to get off to such a dirty face?
Get to the point, P7.
Okay. I'm getting there. I'm just a little tuckered out. The point is, I was totally disappointed that Super Sass went out for a mission. And I accidentally rubbed against the makeup. And I couldn't wash it off. So I threw the kit away!
Bang! Spitfire shoots at the ground. P7 shrinks away on the hologram display, and P7 takes the communicator.
I think I'll explain the rest.
P90 takes a deep breath.
So, I saw P7 giving her Diner Gates orders, but I didn't see what happened with Sass. So, later on, while I was on sentry duty, I got so bored that I was changing posts. I copied what P7 was doing, and I had some drones pick up the makeup kit and gave some orders to the drones. I have to say, P7 really messed up the makeup kit, so I tried to sort it out in a corner somewhere. I finished writing up the order after a lot of work and had the drones carry bits of makeup. I even mapped out their routes. That was blah, 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 blah. I'm just so caught up in my emotions right now. The endorphins are rushing through me. So much dopamine. Woo! That would allow the drones to cover the entire base. And if they somehow spotted a target, they would swoop down and scatter makeup on them. I'm sure P7 could never have thought of such a cunning plan.
And then...
And then I ended up with Wellrod because I started copying Wellrod and I forgot about the drones.
P90's voice trails off and her eyes seem to be unfocused and darting around. The only sound in the Sanguisferi base, apart from Alchemist's exhausted laughter, is the quiet electrical hum of their communicators. Wellrod and Spitfire look at each other, suddenly unsure of what to say. In other words, there is no epidemic in the base, Big Sis 75 isn't sick, and all of this happened because of Miss Kalina's makeup.
Yes, that's correct.
P90's voice is barely audible. P7, P90, you too.
We're sorry, Big Sis Spitfire. And by the way, I only call you Big Sis because you have such a big hat. I can hear you cackling your knuckles from over there.
Silence washes over the Sanguisferi base once again. At this point, even Alchemist has shut up to listen, with a look of interest on her face.
P90, didn't you say it would be safer if we came clean?
You wanted to know way too much to...
I thought your punishment would be even lighter.
Do the two of you really think I can't see what you're saying just because you reduced your font size? Okay, that's cute.
We're sorry, we're really sorry!
Well, since that's the end of your ridiculous antics, perhaps it's time for me to take my leave.
Wellrod pins Alchemist down as she tries to get up.
Although, it is true that Alchemist is innocent regarding this incident. Her name is still Alchemist, and there is no telling what other kind of contagion she could spread next time. Shall we take her back alive to the base for research?
I have no problem with that.
I'm not opposed to it.
Research? Sure. Maybe I can learn how to expand my boner size.
However, when we get back, I want to make a condition for the both of you. P7, P90... ... Halloween, late at night. In other words, super night. Inside the Griffin base at super night. A thread on the message board has gotten a massive surge of replies in a short period of time. Unsurprisingly, the thread is created by MDR.
Come see the exclusive pictures personally taken by everyone's favorite MDR. I got this shot by accident while I was sending my drones out to collect intel in the evening. Remember to comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. Did something happen between them this Halloween? MDR will investigate in person after this. Ah! Stop cutting in between my posts!
Aw, cute. Look at that fucking P90. Look at P7. She's.
I'm so tough because I got a big dick.
The slightly blurry picture in the post depicts 5 distinct smiling faces. Of course, Alchemist is still wearing her usual mocking smile, which somewhat annoys Spitfire, who's beside her, but it only serves to make MDR's post that much more popular. Just a hero passing by.
I'm so moved by the secret special search team. They protected the people important to them.
Cola is the strongest.
P7 is such a dork.
It's such a dork.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
She messed up right from the start with a dumb prank.
Do dolls eat electric pig? I actually don't know who that is.
To think they'd cause such a big fiasco. I almost thought I wouldn't be able to make it until Sifu comes back from her mission.
Miss Taro.
Huh. I wonder what we can do with Alchemist. It would be nice if she could help me in my fortune-telling.
Low-key fairy king.
An alchemist, huh? Alchemist is perfect! Just the one I need to enrich my vaults.
Midnight. In super night. In the secret room of the command center.
Is anybody out there? Will somebody please let me out? It's past midnight already. It isn't even Halloween anymore.
This secret room really lives up to its name. You can scream until you go hoarse, but nobody will hear you. Only me.
You speak like you own the place.
Because today was very amusing. And besides, nobody's come to lock me back up. Freedom is bliss.
So you're not disappointed?
have no idea what you're talking about.
You must feel upset that you didn't achieve your objective, right?
I don't really hold grudges. I have people to do that for me. And besides, it's fun to play around like this from time to time. You, on the other hand, will probably have to wait until the celebration is over before someone remembers that you're locked up in there.
Well, considering how many people want to ride my dick in the facility, I'm pretty sure that should be any time now. In fact, wait a minute. Why are you here? Architect, is there something you want to tell me?
That's right, Shiki-Con. I want to ride your dick the most. Ah!
Hey, tell you what! Get somebody to come rescue me! I'll make sure to have Kalina pay you back after I get out! Just don't have your way with me, I'm scared!
In that case, you'll, like, have to owe me one, Commander of Griffin, but not before I fuck the brains out of you.
Now it's not Halloween anymore! Come here! Come here!
And we're done. Yay! Bazinga!
Okay, you got me, but you're Well-Rod. Lord of Darkness. More like Lord of Darkness! Bazinga!
この前一緒に博物館へ行った時の写真を見てますが指揮官
Though you can tell that the Shiki-Con is actually gay, because I guarantee you, if any straight man was locked in a room with Architect, and she offered them sex, they wouldn't want to leave. Also, I have a doggo.
Yay!
Okay.
指揮官様いいお天気ですわよすっかり遅い時間ですわね指揮官様イエーイおはようございます指揮官お金に操られるのに
Still gotta get 2 more. Bop, 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 bop. Na, 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 na. Yay. Deja vu, I have been in this place before. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what? I know where I'll put the new dog. Swing your body into the moonlight, even if I try to cancel. Now there's a doggo in here somewhere. There he is! Will you play me a song, little boy? Oh, so cute. I always like the googly-eyed ones. They're fun. I think. Yeah, I put the scuba dog in here too. Dun 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 dun. All right, so I'm gonna farm for my last 3 soaps, I think it is. I already have CZ. I think I have like ×2 CZ75 because I got 2 copies of her before. So I'm gonna try to get more cleanse. By the way, speaking of Architect, there's like a handful of characters that I absolutely cannot wait to finally introduce in some capacity to 404 Radio. And Architect is one of them.
Even if I try to cancel
all the pictures in my mind, in my eye.
私なら彼女たちを超えられるでしょうか。
Don't you see my illusion, the fusion?
I have no idea what I'm saying, by the way. I don't actually remember all the lyrics to,
Deja vu, I have been in this place before.
華麗な戦いをやりましょう。掲示板で生放送中だぞ。
おちょうどうぞ。
これが勝利の味わい。実に素晴らしい。
boop 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 boop. Doop da boom ba da boom ba da beam ba ba boom ba ba beam. Oh, you're approaching me?
華麗な戦いをやりましょう。
You can't farm the shit out of me if I don't come any closer.
これが勝利の味わい。実に素晴らしい。私は
Oh yes, Shiki-Con, farm the shit out of me. I've got so many gifts here in my robot pussy.
Oh, take care, Paranoid Potato. Boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Clint's costumes are very cute. They're absolutely adorbs. Oh, and Dark Souls Negev is apparently going to be coming at the end of November for us. Japan already got it before us, even though their server came after ours, but yeah, we're getting the Dark Souls set in November after Singularity comes out. Doom 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 boom chicka booty. It's been 2 hours now. Exactly. Booty chicka booty chicka booty. Yeah, P7's whole gimmick is that she looks religious. Like, she looks like a nun, even though she's just kind of a prankster and cute. That's it. It's just a thing she likes to do, I guess. Although Negev, I consider a bit less religious and more of just she's using it as a way to be flashy. Although she could be. After all, in 404 Radio, I did point out that, which is something that is followed up on a little bit here and there, where she'll mention things like God and stuff like that. Or like Yahweh, as she calls him, because that's what Jewish people apparently call God and stuff like that, so. It's probably gonna throw me back out. I'm going to try anyway. Yep. Boop. Threw myself off for a second there. Chicka booty, chicka booty, chicka boo. Boom, boom, ba doom, ba doom. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Doom chicka booty, chicka booty, chicka booty. Sorry, now I've tired myself out thanks to the story. It's all done, by the way. I'm just farming for my soaps and whatnot. And possible additional copies of Clin. That was a fun little story. It was cute. I enjoyed. Okay, I think one more. Nice. Who's messaging me now? Oh, thank you, X-Blue. I am sick, but I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. In fact, I'll type back. Thank you very much. Yes, Champion of Fate. Yep, there will be a Singularity stream. There will also be... I don't know if they're going to be separate or if they're going to be at the same time. I assume they're going to be at the same time. But yeah, there will also be a stream. If it happens at the same time, there will be an Aki Ani stream. They say people who make guides insist that you mod 3M4A1 first, but I don't like to live life by that kind of, like, notion. Like, oh, do everything the guides say. So I'm the reverse. AR-15 all the way, baby. I didn't farm that fucking equipment for nothing. Besides, I kind of like AR-15 more anyway. So... I could try mod 3ing them both at the same time, but I don't think I have that many cores. Oh, whoa, my game just glitched the fuck out. Holy moly. That happens every once in a while, like, it just won't be able to run properly, and it just kind of glitches. Good thing it happened towards the, I guess, ending of the stream. This is why I always hate when it glitches out, though, because then I have to reform the fucking screen. At least you get to enjoy some 404 action. There we go. You game! No! I had to flip it, and now there's this little crevice here, and it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna bug me. There we go. Ha! Got him! Oh, this isn't my wallpaper, by the way, because this isn't my computer. I use my dad's computer to stream. Because everything runs smoother. For some reason, Reflector just likes my dad's computer more. Probably just because it's better, I don't know. Okay, I was trying to remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, as a reminder, speaking of Aki and Ani, my birthday is on November 2nd, so if you want to do anything nice, or whatever, doesn't have to be elaborate, but if it's anything, hey, Ani is a great idea. AN94, yeah, she is super duper awesome sauce bae. She puts me in a good mood, so, you know, wink wink nudge nudge. If anybody's got any ideas, and if it's related to AN94, November 2nd, just saying. That is still yet to be judged, Rinny. You seem confident. Do you want, like, a real one? That would make me laugh. That's for sure. MDR could talk forever. She's cute. I like MDR. I know people are like, nah, she's a little shit. You know, nah, she's the best. MDR's great. I would never want to shut her up. Not because I have a soft spot for nerds. I actually don't. I just think MDR herself is cute. I judge everyone not by who they appear to be, by who they actually are. And MDR is the best kind of shit stirrer. A shit stirrer who has a lovely voice and makes me laugh.
Yay, soap!
If I could, I like this question. If I could pick any doll to have a mod 3, who would I pick? Yeah, exactly, Quartz. The more disgusting cringe out of her mouth, the better. You're not wrong. That's a really good question, though. Who would I give a mod 3? Well, first things first, you gotta balance it between who's actually someone people use or want to use, and who actually needs it, you know? So, like, an obvious answer would be something like AEK. However, AEK would probably still arguably not even be that good because her first skill is so bad. They would really have to buff the shit out of her to make AEK worth a mod 3, even though she is somewhat, she has like a cult status. She is popular to some extent, and she's a 4-star. She's kind of one of those characters people want to use, but she's actually so bad that you might as well not. You either love her or you don't use her. Or you don't have anyone else. And I mean literally anyone else. If you're not, you could actually use a 2-star over her and it might be better off. For example, LWMG. And that's not because I don't like AEK as a character. I actually really, really like AEK as a character, but I won't deny that, yeah, she's Garbo, ability-wise. I would say, like, Negev, but Negev does her thing. Like, the thing she does super well. So, like, not to mention, I would be horrified to even think what her mod 3 would even look like, because there are some artists who just, they take a character and they add more shit on them. Then there's other people, other artists, who will take their character and actually warp their entire costume to be something different. I like the latter artists, obviously, if you couldn't tell by my tone. I like people who just give them a whole different outfit that is similar in nature to their previous outfit, like with M4A1, or Star, or LWMMG, you know, characters like that where it feels natural. It doesn't feel like, oh, I just added more fucking shit to them. Like, kinda what they did with 404. I would say 45. I still insist 45 is the only one where I'm like genuinely like, okay, 45s looks actually really cool. But 9s and 416s are, especially 416. Oh my god. 416s is so bad. But, like, regardless of her ability, that's the opposite, where it's like, there are characters in this game, very few, but there are characters in this game where I'm like, I don't care if they're any good, I won't use them, because I just, oh my god, I use 416, but I would only mod 3 her for her abilities, and then I would just bring her back to, like, Starry Cocoon or something like that, or her base outfit, or really anything. I wouldn't use her mod 3 outfit, it's terrible. Han Yang is stupid when she's mod 3. Holy shit. Like, why? Why? Like, I get why she had a mod 3 to an extent, but I've seen things, and I can't unsee them. But who do I think? That's a really hard question. I don't know if I'd have a satisfactory answer, but I will pick somebody to answer that question. Oh, by the way, Hanyan's another one where I'm like, she might be broken, but she's not anywhere near the top of my list in terms of people I would choose to train. Because, no offense, I don't really like her. Now, granted, I still think 416's Mod 3 looks the worst. I think that is the... Personally, I think that is the worst looking Mod 3 in the game so far. In terms of sheer appearance. Not her ability, but sheer appearance. Han Yang's is ridiculous, but there is still a certain charm to it that I'm like, okay, you know, I can get behind it. You know, it's weird, but she was a weird existence in the first place because she was part of a collaboration thing with some kind of event. So, and her base outfit isn't even that bad or anything, so it's not like, oh, I always hated her or something like that. Mod 3. I'd love to see Hamate get a Mod 3. G41 with a Mod 3 would be really interesting to see. Shrimp would be interesting because they probably give her buffs that just turns her legitimately into an AR. She's already basically an AR, but she would become even more powerful, so I assume her weaknesses would actually be nulled. So, G11 doesn't need one, necessarily. Like, the only reason you would give her a Mod 3 is to make her as good as Ani. Or AN94, because AN94 smokes. AN94 is not great in every single case. There are some few cases where G11 is better, but that's the only reason I would come up with for why you'd ever give a Mod 3 to G11, other than, well, story, you know. Heck, now that I think about it, I think the only, like, when it comes to story Mod 3s, like, you got M4A1s, perfect. Stars, perfect. Even SOP mods works. But, like, cause she, like, gets, okay, I'm not gonna spoil what happens to her, to get her Mod 3, but it makes sense. Then, like, even, like, 45, it works because of spoilers. I'm not going to say what. But 9s and 416s always rub me the wrong way, because I'm like, they're just, one is just, oh, she's been upgraded a bit, and for no real story significance, she's just upgraded. And then HK416 is even worse, because I apparently was told that Seal is the one who designed her outfit. Seal. Girl. You look better than that Mod 3. Like, why would it's almost like she's playing a joke on 416 and no one's understood the joke. Like, she's like, 416, you're trying to be Billy Badass. Well, you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna teach you what you should really be. You should be someone in a fucking dress, but not in a good dress, like in Starry Cocoon. No. You need to look like your Child's Day outfit. Despite the fact that you are apparently a serious character. And yes, there are qualities about her in the game that are less than desirable. But even so, she's clearly trying to play herself off as being serious. And then they just make her cutesy, and I'm like, other than the fact that her outfit's a mess, it betrays a lot of her character. Like, she doesn't even get to settle any score with M16. It just it's a fart of a subplot. Yeah, 416 basically becomes a clown. She's apparently a clown to everybody, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So, 416, a potentially great character that gets kind of tossed in the trash for cutesiness. Despite the fact that 45 gets all of her character development, Star even gets her character development, M4 gets character development because she's the main fucking character. Like, there's all these characters who in the story who get stuff. 416 has an actual subplot, and it's just like, nah, brah, no more. Nah, we're done with 416. She's a clown now, for reals. So, And I'm not even spoiling anything, by the way, because that's it. Like, I read through a Mod 3 story. All it is just her backstory. That's all it is. It doesn't really do anything in service of moving forward with her character. Same thing with 9. 9's is just a big backstory. It doesn't do anything in service of moving her forward except making her try to be more like 45. That's it. It's like, she doesn't get a character arc, necessarily. It's just, she's just like, I get a Mod 3 now, which means I want to be more like 45. Boop! Done. 416, you have to chill. Boop! Done. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm just like, I'm not like angry, like pissed off, because at least you get to switch back to other skins. So I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll mod 3 so I get the power up and then move it to whatever skin I want, you know. Yeah, G41 would be a nice choice. For a mod 3. I would love to see an MDR mod 3. I don't even know what they would do. I don't know what Ron would do, but it would be awesome. That's all I know, because Ron has done great things with MDR in terms of outfits. So Stechkin mod 3 would be actually really interesting. Make her more like a 5/7, like a buildable 5/7. That would be really interesting. I don't know how good MP5 mod 3 is, but she does look cute. I almost forgot she even had a mod 3. She does look cute. She's pouty face serious now. And I don't know, I just kind of love it. Like, that I'll take, because MP5 was always a super cute character, so now she's trying to be,
Take me seriously.
I think it's cute. I love it. So I think that's my golden rule, is I like a character, if they're already cute, and they try to, like, you know, you make them even cuter, or they try to be serious or whatever, that's fine, that's an evolution, but because if they look cute, they're always going to be cute. Don't take a serious character and make their serious evolution be more cutesy. It doesn't work both ways. It's not, you can't really just flip-flop them, you know? At least in my opinion. Unless, like, it works with the character arc, because the problem is, people who are fans of serious characters usually are not as into like, they're trying to get away from the cutesy characters. So they like the serious characters. Me, I have a fetish for sad grills, so I'm not necessarily saying, oh, I just love serious characters. I love sad grills. IDW mod 3 is also cute. I like that one a lot. How is Stechkin? Let's find out. Stechkin's actually really good. I always consider her a replacement for 5/7 if you don't have one. Or, alternatively, if you do have 5/7, she's good to pair her with. You don't have to. But she's, yeah, Stechkin is basically someone you should always have, and you should train her, especially if you don't have 5/7, because she's a good replacement. So, and if you do have 5/7, like I said, pair the two together. Boop. Now, see, the thing is, I like sad grills, but I do not like when a show or a movie or whatever oversells the shit out of the sad grill. Like, in other words, you're supposed to feel so bad. Cry like a little bitch. That's Clanad for me. That's why, like, Clanad had plenty of sad grills, and I'm just like, nah. That's just one example, by the way. I don't like when the show is so fucking transparent. Like, anything Key, for the most part, anything made by Key, I can't stand for the most part. Because it's always transparently like, we want you to cry now, and we want you to cry here, and we want you to cry here, and it's just like, let me cry for myself, damn it. Like, I know you can say that's most fiction, but it's like, no, seriously, with Key, they do everything. They throw everything at you at every sad scene to be like, cry, damn it, cry, damn it. So, I can't stand that shit. That's why, like, Anohana was one that always bugged the shit out of me, because it was not the same, but it had a similar vibe to me, where I'm like, I'm supposed to cry here. I can't stand that shit. let me cry on my own. Let me be like, let me have a realization that's like, oh shit, this is really sad. You know, like, I always like that stuff, where it's like you realize how sad something actually is. I like that shit. Now, if you like that shit, fine. I'm not saying you can't like that shit. I'm just simply saying, not a fan myself. I am, ironically, as passionate as a person I am, I like, kind of more subtle stuff. Now, granted, not all the time. I'll admit that. I'm very eclectic in general. I like lots of different things, you know. But if anything, if I had to pinpoint it, I like things that are... I'm going to just have Well Run moving in the background, just so you can look at her pretty face the whole time while I'm talking. I like it when... This is just now the court's talk hour, I guess. I like it when there's a layer of an emotion that's going on, but maybe there's a subtle layer underneath that you need to read into at the same time. Because that way, you can have your emotional beats, but there's something underlying for you to discover. I always think those are the most rewarding. I'm not saying I can write that, like, myself, like, super perfectly or anything, because I always use 404 Radio not as a way for me to say, I'm some genius writer, everybody should pay attention to me. Instead, I use 404 as an experiment. I use it as a means to get better at writing. So I'm not going to complain about, like, people, what they think of 404 Radio. I just wanted to point that out. So, yeah, it was one of those things where, oh, yeah, she is absolutely a snack and a half. God, I love her voice. Boop. God, I just love that little head snap she does when she looks away from you because she's embarrassed. Like, oh, I love that shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. If anything, I'm like the Japanese in some regard, where the Japanese, they have this, or Asian communities in general seem to have this thing where these otaku communities they will always notice like little things that a character does, and a lot of that is used for charm points, and I love that shit. I love the subtle little things characters do to make themselves cuter, or more sad, or more serious, or more this or that or whatever. Anything that could be a charm point. I fucking love it! I love that shit! Turns me on! And it makes me feel fulfilled every time I see it. Like, I'll give you another example since I have other live 2Ds. Hold on. Let's go G41. This is one of my favorites, too. Okay, so... Oh, yeah! That! Where she does that little head tilt, like, Mite kudasai! And I'm just like, ah! Ah! Just that little head tilt is so fucking cute! Oh my god! Oh, and a little bounce, too? Yeah! She's so cute! Oh my god! Fucking love G41. Oh my god! There are a few moe blobs I love in this world in general, but this game has some of the best. Suomi is another one. I love Suomi because there's this face she always has. Every single one of her costumes and appearances does this, where she like tucks in her mouth a little bit, like I eat that shit up. So, unfortunately, I don't have any of Suomi's live 2Ds yet, so I can't really show you, but definitely her pixie one is the one that showcases it the best. She just, no, it's not a pouty face. She looks like unsure, and she's like trying to read you. It's just this really subtle face that Anmi gave her, and I fucking love it! It says so much about her. Like, oh, she's like a deer. She's like observing you. And I'm just like, I get off on that shit, that subtle shit right there. Those little charm points that characters have. Oh, let's go to 416. There's one thing. Oh yeah, that little yeah at the end there when she's like and it's just like when she brings her just oh I eat that shit, yeah. Oh yeah, and her laugh is great. Her laugh is so good. One more time just in case I talked over it. God. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just showcasing like little subtle charm points and shit that I get off to. God, I love it so much. I love little, they're all different too, that's the thing. They all do little things. I could point out more, but I like that all the characters have a separate little thing that they do that showcases a bit about their character. Like, even when you head pat each of them, they're all different. Like, you saw 416's. All of their head pat reactions are different. Yeah, she kind of like nuzzles and bounces a little bit. She's like, you know, it's just like, oh, she's so happy. I love that shit. Then Wellrod is also different. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. Lord Shadow. Hers is a little hard to get because she moves around so much. Oh, no, that's another thing. I love, in this line, if you saw it, like, she, like, slowly tilts her mouth down. Like, oh, that little detail. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I love that shit! When she's, like, says her first line, and her mouth just tilts a little bit downward, like, she's, like, and her eyes widen a little bit. I'm just like, just little shit like that. I love it. I love it so fucking much. But, yeah, you can see it again. She's really hard to get her head pat, though. God, you're so warm, Wellrod. Can I call you Warmrod? No, wait, that'd be lewd. Holy shit. Also, Game Devil, thank you for the $50 donation. Happy Halloween! Here's $50 for bad life decisions, aka Gacha Games. Also, are you planning on doing an FGO 2020 top 10 and or a stream before the end of the year? Take care. I'm gonna try to get over this flu. You and me both. We shall see. That is still up in the air. That's not a no, though. That is not a no. Because, like I said before in a previous stream, list videos are inherently fun to make for me, even if they can get tiresome. I do like making them, because I like making lists. So I might still do it anyway, because I have analyzed everybody who would be appearing in 2020 on EN anyway, so I already know who's good and who's bad, for the most part, so. Your opinion may vary, but... Okay, let me see. She's really hard to head pat. Yeah, like how she smiles at you. Yeah, she just a little. Yeah. I'm sorry if this sounds way too lewd for you, but like I eat this shit up. I'm sorry. Like every day when y'all can't see me or well hear me rather, I just oh my god. I'll just tap their little faces and, you know, and just be like, just react for me. Just like that, yes. You know, but other things, too. Like, there will be other things. It doesn't have to be in this game, either. Like, there's other things, in other, anime or games or whatever. Little things characters will do that add to their personality a bit more. Like, that just, I love that. So I love charm points, and I love, like, the little subtle things characters do to add to their characterization, so. I'm not even ashamed to share any of this with you. Like, I think this shit should be appreciated. It's so good. In fact, I haven't touched Thompson in a while. What does she even... Oh, I remember her booty jiggles. What does she do? Oh, God! Hers is actually spooky. Okay. Hers is actually spooky. I'm not as much of a fan of the spook. Honestly, not as much of a fan of the spook. Oh, I almost forgot about G36. Okay, this one. G36C. She is a doll. And I don't mean that as in, like, a derogatory term, or as in literally what she is. I mean... She's so polite! Come on. You don't do a head pat? Well, she does other things, though.
今日の私の仕事に
She gets so nervous and timid.
どこか足りないところがあればここほんと少し休んだらどうですか無理
What?
Wholesome bean! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at a little smile! When she like kind of tilts her head at you and she smiles like, ow! Ow! Yeah, her hand is not the greatest when it moves, but because it's clearly not meant to move from that position. But her smile makes it worth it. Look at her, just even her constant. I want a girl to look at me like that.
Oh, look at her! Ah! Ah! She's so cute. She's so polite and wholesome. Ah,
So cute. So, just, oh yeah.
着任しなそんな返答で私を脅かすなどありえない
This is just me sharing cute shit hour. That's why I feel cheated. You know why I feel cheated? Because Annie, AN94, she doesn't have the full live 2D. She just has an animation, which is nice, but I want to see her reactions when I poke her! Oh, I'm sorry if I sound like a spoiled child, but seriously. She's my bae! I know that sounds really immature, but God, there's just... trust me, if I was doing this around a real girl, I would hide this shit in. I would hide it inside, and I'd have to go to the bathroom and let my squeals out in there, or like in a different room, and I'd just be like... So yeah, like, obviously I wouldn't give these kinds of reactions to a girl in their face, you know, that's kind of obnoxious, honestly. But in my head, definitely. If I met any girl who could have charm points... Actually, Rinny's kind of a good example. Rinny has charm points. Rinny, if you're listening to me, you have charm points. There's other girls I've met who also have charm points, but Rinny has a lot of them, so... I'm not saying that just to be nice either. There's a lot of people who would agree with me. See? Yeah! Right there. Boom! Boom! Look at that! Even in text, she's adorable. Yes, she's just a ball of sugar. She is goop. She is molasses. No, my entire group of friends talks about Rinny like this. This isn't a confession at all. But anyway, so... Alright, it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. I actually don't know if there's anything I should do right now. I'll farm in my own time for the most part. I just wanted to do this event in front of you guys because I wanted y'all to see some of the fun that we could share. And that was what I did. So, honestly, I might wrap it up here. If you're wondering about episode 7, because the announcement I made today, that has to be on hold because even despite how much energy I have showcased, I am still sick. I get excited about cuteness, and, well, not specifically cuteness, but the kind of cuteness I enjoy. Not all cuteness, by the way. I want to make that very ultra crystal clear. If you just show me something cute, I will not necessarily react the same way to it. I get off on the subtle shit that these characters will do. That's what makes me squeal. They have to, like, there has to be something that they do that is either unique to them, or it's something where it's a little thing. That's the kind of stuff that gets me off. Or, like, yeah, if you saw my video on my Twitter, which, you know, you can follow me on Twitter, at Quartz Voice, I posted the video of me recording, my dad and I petting these young goats. And goats are not necessarily the first kind of animal you'd expect to be cute. But holy shit, the movements and the wanting of attention that this goat had made him so cute. Like, absolutely super moe. Like, that's the kind of thing. Like, you don't expect it. Or, like, it's a little thing. Or it's, like, you know, just something that you're just like, this is cute shit because it's novel in its own way. It's not necessarily something that, like, so, like, it's hard to explain. It really is. And that's just because it's so specific. But I hope my showcase here today points that out, that it's the subtle stuff that gets me off. Like, ooh, here's a good example. I am not necessarily a foot fetishist, but I always admire an artist more if they can paint good feet. Because the thing is, I'm not necessarily, like, feet are not necessarily, like, my top fetish, like, at all. I don't think they're hideous, they're not my top fetish. I'm kind of more indifferent to them. But, if I see good-looking feet in an image, like, bam, I'm sold. I can't stop looking at them. Because I'm just like, that's good shit, you know, good job. And I don't mean the feet that are in my face, though, because it's too much of something. I'm like, I get it, you can draw feet. No, I'm not into that. That's how I know I'm not really, like, a foot fetishist, per se. But if they're not center-focused in the frame, but the feet are really good, boom. Like, that is the shit. That is awesome. So that's a proof example of what I'm talking about, where, in summary, not a fan of this example, in the, that if you shove feet in my face, I'm not a fan. Unless it's the whole I'm stepping on you thing. But even then, that's less about, like, the foot in your face and more about you being stepped on. It's more about the action rather than the object. But I'm not a fan of feet in the face, but if there are feet in the frame and they're made well, I appreciate them a lot. So anyway, I have rambled on about subtly cute shit for a long time. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I think that's about it for now. I don't think there's anything else that's gonna set me off. Not in a bad way, but just something that's gonna be like, I have to show you this! This is amazing! You know, something like that. Yeah, exactly, Jamaican. I think if someone shoves their feet in someone else's face, most people would dislike that. Exactly where I'm coming from. But, if they have good feet at all, like if it's just in the frame, and it's there, and it looks great, boom, I'm like, damn, those are some nice-ass feet. So alright, so I'm gonna take care of myself, and in the meantime, I was gonna answer about episode 7. Okay. Like I said in the community post, it's probably just going to be 1 or 2 more weeks. That's how little we have left to do on the art, as well as the fact that I'm still trying to get over illness, because guess what? I'm almost definitely sure I only got this illness out of stress. And I hate being sick. So, but trust me, when it's done, it will be really good. It will be a very, very solid production. I don't know if, you know, you'll be like, what? We waited all this time for this? That's also because of some production issues that happened along the way, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoy it when it comes out. It will come out, like I said, within the next week or 2. So, and by then, I will probably be better from this illness. So hopefully y'all have a good time farming from this event or doing whatever you're doing with your life. Have a good rest of the Halloween. And my birthday's on November 2nd. Remember that shit. Bye. Okay, I think that's good.